the anointed father, the anointed fathers, a anointed father, the anointed mother, the anointed mothers, a anointed mother, the anointed son, the anointed sons, a anointed son, the anointed daughter, the anointed daughters, a anointed daughter, the anointed husband, the anointed husbands, a anointed husband, the anointed wife, the anointed wives, a anointed wife, the anointed brother, the anointed brothers, a anointed brother, the anointed sister, the anointed sisters, a anointed sister, the anointed grandfather, the anointed grandfathers, a anointed grandfather, the anointed grandmother, the anointed grandmothers, a anointed grandmother, the anointed great-grandfather, the anointed great-grandfathers, a anointed great-grandfather, the anointed great-grandmother, the anointed great-grandmothers, a anointed great-grandmother, the anointed grandson, the anointed grandsons, a anointed grandson, the anointed granddaughter, the anointed granddaughters, a anointed granddaughter, the anointed uncle, the anointed uncles, a anointed uncle, the anointed aunt, the anointed aunts, a anointed aunt, the anointed male cousin, the anointed male cousins, a anointed male cousin, the anointed female cousin, the anointed female cousins, a anointed female cousin, the anointed cousin's wife, the anointed cousin's wives, a anointed cousin's wife, the anointed cousin's husband, the anointed cousin's husbands, a anointed cousin's husband, the anointed nephew, the anointed nephews, a anointed nephew, the anointed niece, the anointed nieces, a anointed niece, the anointed father-in-law, the anointed father-in-laws, a anointed father-in-law, the anointed mother-in-law, the anointed mother-in-laws, a anointed mother-in-law, the anointed brother-in-law, the anointed brother-in-laws, a anointed brother-in-law, the anointed sister-in-law, the anointed sister-in-laws, a anointed sister-in-law, the anointed son-in-law, the anointed son-in-laws, a anointed son-in-law, the anointed daughter-in-law, the anointed daughter-in-laws, a anointed daughter-in-law, the anointed stepfather, the anointed stepfathers, a anointed stepfather, the anointed stepmother, the anointed stepmothers, a anointed stepmother, the anointed stepbrother, the anointed stepbrothers, a anointed stepbrother, the anointed stepsister, the anointed stepsisters, a anointed stepsister, the anointed stepson, the anointed stepsons, a anointed stepson, the anointed stepdaughter, the anointed stepdaughters, a anointed stepdaughter, the anointed adopted son, the anointed adopted sons, a anointed adopted son, the anointed adopted daughter, the anointed adopted daughters, a anointed adopted daughter, the anointed single male, the anointed single males, a anointed single male, the anointed single female, the anointed single females, a anointed single female, the anointed boyfriend, the anointed boyfriends, a anointed boyfriend, the anointed girlfriend, the anointed girlfriends, a anointed girlfriend, the anointed widower, the anointed widowers, a anointed widower, the anointed widow, the anointed widows, a anointed widow, the anointed bachelor, the anointed bachelors, a anointed bachelor, the anointed spinster, the anointed spinsters, a anointed spinster,